We live?
Maybe. Hold on,
Okay, yeah, baby, we live.
You know what I'm saying? He digging it. Never mind.
Hey, man, man. Welcome to another episode of the Stuck in the Middle podcast, where it is up and it is stuck. Hey, we.
Hey.
I feel like Cori just farted right there. Was that a fart?
No, see, first off, we're not about to jump off this. The only people who have ever had stomach issues on this whole podcast is you and Jeremy.
That's right.
What is a stomach issue, bro?
just
if I
saying
didn't eat, my stomach growled. That's not an issue.
Your
still an
stomach's making
issue.
sound effects.
Thank you. Mine had never made a sound effects from the stomach to the tutor. So
We're clear.
I'm good.
But your stomach's prepared.
I'm not about to, bro. How disrespectful is to fart on a?
Hey, but I ain't gonna
It
lie. There's been
happens.
several times where we had some gas issues. Specifically, we made some noises, but the only noise I'm trying to hear is when you go to +1 on all the plats. And when you're doing that, make sure that you double punch, because when you double punch, you can.
That's
right.
like a quadruple punch.
Yeah, no.
Hey, you know what? As many as it takes. As
Yeah,
long as you know
most
you
That
get
was one
single
for
notification.
every social. That's what it was.
That's right. As long as you're getting every notification when we go live, when we send out new content, when we throw out the new episodes, whatever it looks like. Shout out to one of our listeners who, just had a baby. Actually, this is one of the guys
snaps.
who, just had a baby. Congratulations. This is one of the guys that kind of sent in the Easter egg answer for us. So again, we got to get this guy what he needs. But now that he got a baby, we got to add to that.
That's crazy.
But
Congratulations, baby girl, baby boy.
Are we allowed to say the info?
He's not yet, because
Yeah, yeah, I
I'll
won't
tell you
put it out
why.
there.
Because he's got some stuff coming our way too. He gonna throw us some hoodies. Stucky.
Hey, okay.
No, that's crazy.
Shout out,
Yeah,
bro.
it's live. It's
That's
live.
crazy.
Okay, bro. I'm rocking every episode.
No, for
Here.
sure. Focus
No,
on your kid,
no
though.
more jumpers for y'all.
Not
I'm
right
sorry.
now. I mean, please take your time.
For
You
sure.
got plenty to focus
on
on.
your kid.
And while you're
Yeah.
focusing, what you could do is just listen to us, because we're a weekly podcast.
Yeah.
What we do is we just kind of give hilarious takes to pop culture. And, we do it in a little bit of a cool format. We start off by you guys, because, again, nothing happens until we get to engage with you. And how do we do that? With your Stucky Situations. You send that in, we unpack it. From there, we want to see if there's people that are stuck and stupid. If they are, we throw them on the wheel. And at the very end, Cori gets us unstuck, puts a little bow on the episode, sends us on our way for the week.
How do they submit a Stucky situation? Where did Stucky submissions go?
Stucky submissions go to us as a team, although it goes to the resident unicorn for the
how do they
call
submit
sheet.
it? Where?
But
StuckyPod.com.
all you got to
There you
do, you heard them, I'm going to repeat it. It's StuckyPod.com.
StuckyPod.com.
It's real
StuckyPod.com.
simple.
Sorry.
Real simple.
But I keep the fan with me.
Hi, Red Fred is in the building.
B. Will Cooks is here.
The sizzle, bro.
I'm gonna make a little sound on here. It's the sizzle, but that's crazy. And I'm gonna make one that says the resident unicorn.
Yeah.
Cori from Cori's Corner. This is Perry, stuck with Perry. Perito sometimes.
Hey.
That's right, man. We got to start the week off the same way that we do every single week. It's important. Hold on. Are we still on? Was that like an Usher?
Can we monetize on that, or we got to watch
Yeah,
that?
no, is that
I
Usher
was just
trigger?
making sure it might be some
You know
Was that
copy.
an Usher trigger?
That was. I had a little, so I had,
You sure that- did you take that?
yeah.
Oh, are you good?
Huh?
No, you can sing
Don't
it.
move-
We
don't-
just can't use the content.
He sounds just like Usher, though.
Do I?
That's true. They
Yeah,
really-
be careful. Though. You sing too good.
Conversation got heavy.
Had me.
Hey,
We're trying to monetize.
watch out.
We gotta sing out of key. She had me feeling like she's ready to blow.
Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to all the TikTokers remaking the songs right now. That's
For real.
Facts.
For real.
Universal, you should have signed the deal.
That's right. You lost it.
UMG
You
going
lost it.
crazy.
They're coming for you.
Yeah.
They'll sign at some point.
Yeah, they're gonna get it together like every time. You know what I mean?
cool.
I'll start with Cori this time, bro. What you stuck on this week?
Man, I feel like I'm stuck on a lot. I was stuck with this Old Spice deal.
Talk to me.
Ooh, I want tea.
I was stuck with this Old Spice deal. And this is the disclaimer. I rock with Old Spice, and I'm not even mad. This is not about Old Spice. Let me just give y'all a little background of what happens. B. Will Cooks, I'm sure you probably know this. You've dealt with brands before. So you know this. What will happen is a brand will come to you, and most times it's an agency, not a brand. Like an agency might reach out to you to say, hey, I work for this agency, and we deal with these different brands. We think you will be perfect to make content for this brand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, people who know me, I always stay true to a couple of things. I'm not just going to take no money just to take no money. Like, if I don't rock with the brand, if it don't make sense, I'm not rocking with it.
There you go.
Or if it's something I really don't use, I'm not rocking with it.
Mm-hmm.
But if people know me, they know I love Old Spice. I use Old Spice everything, bro. Like, Old Spice has been a part of my life for forever. So on December 11th, do I got time to tell this story?
Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
Get into
Get
it.
us unstuck.
Get into it.
December 11th, somebody from an agency reached out to me and said, "Hey, Cori's Corner, we love your page. We love what you're doing. We work for this agency. We think you'd be fantastic for Old Spice." I immediately emailed them back. I would love to work with Old Spice.
Good business.
This is my price per deliverable. Immediate. We're talking within an hour. So a couple days go by, I don't hear nothing. I'm following up like, "Hey, was this good?" The girl hits me back. "Yeah, I've been waiting on a return from Old Spice. Hopefully we'll get some answer within the next couple of days." So maybe a week goes by and she says, "Hey, Old Spice has agreed to accept your price per deliverable. We can move forward. I'll send you the contract." Mind you, this is right before Christmas. When I reply to the email that she sends me, I get an automatic kickback. "This person is no longer going to be working at this agency. Tomorrow you will have a different person to reach out to you."
Oh.
So I'm like, oh,
Scammer,
I'm getting
scammer.
hit. Right. I'm like, is this a scam alert? Scam alert, scam alert. But the next day, said person reaches out to me on the thread. "Hey, I'm your new contact. These 4 people are not going to be working here no more." This is right before Christmas. I say, "Cool. Send over the contract so I can sign the contract and then we can get to work." They said, "Cool." Radio silent. I didn't get the contract until January 4th.
Wow.
This is December 11th to January 4th.
It's 23 days.
So I signed the contract. Boom, boom, boom. They send me over the brief. So mind you, the contract first, that's signed, which says, between me and you, I'm going to deliver some content for you. You're going to pay me for this content. That's
Hold
what the
on.
content is.
Stucky you betwins.
Huh?
Stucky you
It's
betwins.
just, shout out to Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
It's just between, You know what I'm saying? But I got it from Bernie Mac. So shout out to Bernie Mac, RP.
RP, the GOAT.
So then they send me the brief. The brief pretty much says this is what because mind you, before they couldn't even tell me what the product was. It's a brand new product. So they couldn't even tell me what it is. They said, "Here's the product. This is what it's called. This is what you can and can't do. We would like for you to make it yours and do this, that, and third." So I said, "Cool, I can do that. I'll come up with my concept. We'll send it back and forth." So I come up with my first concept. They like it, but they want to tweak it a little bit. I send them another review. They like it, but they want to tweak it again. I send them another review. They like it, but they want to tweak it again. This all happens over the span of probably 3.5 weeks, which is crazy, bro.
After the
January 4th. Mind you, within the 3.5 weeks, I'm like, "Yo, y'all still haven't even sent me the product yet."
Right.
So then finally they sent me the product. So I don't get the product till halfway through January. So pretty much a month out from then when they told me they wanted to get on the ad. So then fast forward, we're like in today's time. Beginning of February, they say, "Hey, Old Spice has accepted your brief. Film the commercial. Film the ad." Boom. When they accept it is the day I get COVID. So I hit them back like, and here's the other thing too. They tell me they accepted on Tuesday. They want the product on Thursday. Come on, son. You've been having me waiting for 2 months. You tell me you accepted on
December
Thank
11th.
you. Thank
Where
you.
was this at?
Thank you. So you tell me Tuesday you want it on Thursday. So I tell them, "Hey, y'all got to push it to at least like Monday because I got COVID and it's hitting me." So they allow me to push it, even though they kind of said some wild stuff in the thing, but whatever. They allow me to push it. And Monday comes around and I'm like, "I'm still not feeling great. Can you just give me the week and I'll get it to you on Sunday." They said, "Cool." So we go film it. I take my boys out. They're part of it too. There's some rules with that. I have to get y'all to sign certain stuff and whatever. And I film it exactly how it was written in the brief that they accepted. He comes back like, "Hey," basically comes back like, "Yo, you didn't do nothing we told you to do." And I'm like, I sent him a screenshot of like, "Yo, you never told me to do any of the things that was accepted in the brief. Now you're telling me I got to do X, Y, and Z? That's not what was said in the brief. I did what was accepted in the brief." But I already knew that, like, I had a feeling that wasn't going to come back well. Mind you, when we recorded it, and you, as God is my witness, sorry, I'm trying not to say stuff like that. Y'all are there, so y'all can be my witness. It was it not cold and raining?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
It was. I had to be in shorts, and I was
They
freezing.
went
bro.
live.
Yes, bro.
We have proof.
Tony pulled up. It was literally freezing, and it was raining. And because I wanted to meet the deadline, I still filmed it. And then I sent it, and y'all was mad about that. So we go back and forth. And basically, he got to the point where he was like, "Well, then we're gonna have to rethink this partnership." I said, I didn't done brand deals for a bunch of people, and it's never went like this, bro, ever. So I don't understand what is going on. But if you want something, I got something already for you. So he said, what do you got for you? I said, well, you out here saying that it has to be an accepted brief, so I can't even send it to you. That's the problem. The problem is I already filmed 2 extra ads because I knew you was going to BS on this for whatever reason. Y'all have been pulling my chain for 2 months. I know you're going to be doing this. So I sent him the second one, and he was like, oh, they love this. Oh, but I didn't submit the brief for that.
That's right.
Long story short, again, this is not against Old Spice. The Old Spice ad dropped today. I still got paid, but that was crazy. I have never, once the money hit, I'll drop the agency name maybe. But that's crazy. If you're an agency, I won't actually. But if you're an agency, bro, that's just not how you do, fam. Like on December 11th, when you told me that you wanted me, I should have known by the next week. I should have been signed the contract. I should have got the brief. This should have been done in December, fam.
Yeah. Old Spice, you know what you need to do? You need to get a different agency to represent.
Facts.
Maybe like the social cues.
Facts, bro. Because they not
he gives a review about them.
100%. So like that was crazy.
This company, this third party company.
Right, exactly. So shout out to Old Spice because I know they ain't Old Spice. I don't want nobody to take that away.
No, yeah.
I know it ain't Old Spice. I know it's the agency because if it was Old Spice, I'd have been going bad on Old Spice, but it wasn't. But that's what I've been stuck on is going back and forth with that, having to stay up late to try to reshoot different things and asking me for deadlines. They're like, oh, you shot it at this point. I need it by 2 a.m. or something. I don't just wild stuff that like has never happened before with any other brand deal that I've ever done. So that's what I've been stuck on. Sorry, that took 10 minutes, but
we stuck on that. It's just, this is why people go independent. This is why we need it because we can't be doing this. This is time. They're not paying him for that extra time. But he's already
facts.
Yeah, it's like, but he's already in. And as a good businessman, he wants to finish getting it done.
And I signed the contract. So like I'm gonna give you the product.
100%.
Because you could be held liable for
but
that
they're taking
contract
advantage though because
it.
you can't ask for more money.
Yeah.
It's not like you can ask for more money. It's because you're already locked into this. Now I got to do extra work, do extra labor, and I'm in the code and you're not paying for this. But if I don't send the product, I'm the bad guy.
Facts. Yeah. Basically, I made 3 deliverables and gave them one.
Come on, man.
And only charged them for one, which is crazy.
Yeah, this is.
And here's the thing though. They can't air the other ones that you delivered, right?
No.
Oh, okay,
Well,
I'm about to say because if they
anyway.
do,
It wasn't even acceptable anyway.
Yeah, that's for today's standards.
I'm about to say I feel like it was.
No,
pretty
it was
good.
fire.
I feel like it was pretty good.
I mean, to them, it is what it is. I mean, and this to help us get unstuck in these moments for those who are listening. In the future, we want to do stuff like make sure we write that out to these people. Any adjustments you make off of this, you got to pay for. I'm slapping you on the wrist. I don't care. Just because this is about respect and business, not nothing else. I'm not butthurt by none of this stuff. Mm-hmm. If you ask me to do 50 videos,
start factoring in revisions.
Thank you. You pay me for 50 videos, I'll do 50 videos.
And if they say no, they say no. It is what it is.
That's the end of conversation, but you protected yourself.
Yeah, but I've also seen a lot of artists, all different music, photography, and all the other stuff. They do like, I will factor in 3 retouches into the price, and after those 3,
and I do that like
then
if
you gotta pay
100%. And I just not from a creator standpoint because every other brand deal I've ever done has been just smooth.
Mm-hmm.
You're not thinking about it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
This is business. But they did bad business. Call it what it is.
Period.
But
it's bad business.
But I tell you what they say, fool can't get fooled again.
No, because again, this is why I tell people failure is not real because this is a learning point. Now he can up the price for stuff like this. Yeah. If it wasn't for this little thing that he went through, he could have been asking for less. Yeah. But now he's like, hey, now I got to protect that. Now I got to ask for an extra $500 to $1,000.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one deliverable with 2 revisions, and that's it.
2 revisions on that deliverable. I still got what I wanted, which was I got paid and I got to add with Old Spice.
100%.
So shout out to Old Spice.
Shout out to Old Spice.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep in mind, at the end of the day, tatted on me, know your worth, no ID. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. This is called fairness. A lot of times, and this is a black struggle thing we got, man, where we feel like we can't ask for it. We can't just be like, yeah, it's ours.
Feel like we're not enough.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's Black History Month. We're at least good enough this month.
Hey,
this month we rock it, baby.
We can't even get 30 days.
We got to do what we can with 28.
29.
Even on a leap year.
It's elite?
Yeah,
it's a leap year. So look, even on that note, it's like we have to ask for what's ours because that's why. Because they're going to protect themselves and they showed it through the contract.
100%, bro.
So it's like, it's not even a thing. Like, I'm not even mad at you. You did your thing and you got me.
You did what...
And it's little stuff. I got to factor in that they switched employees. That's something I have
That's
no
something I've never-
control
that's
over.
right.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
But now
What?
you know forever that something like that can happen.
I'm putting it in the
Yeah, all of
contract.
that.
You might switch employees on me, so I need money
100%,
for
bro.
Yeah,
this.
all of that.
100%.
I am so serious. They do the same thing.
Because
Come on.
she was on.
Yeah,
Like the first person I had, she was on.
yeah.
Like she was hitting me back first day. She the one that emailed me back and was like, "Hey, Old Spice is kind of they're being a little slow with the thing, but I'm letting you know, like, you know, we're just
What's up?
waiting on the thing."
That's right.
And then when I hit back at the auto reply, that was crazy.
Yeah, look, you know her name. I would say follow up with her on the side. Like,
Oh,
hey, where did you go? Because I might
Well, I
want to
don't
work
have
with
her.
that
The
company.
only I gotta find her because the only thing I have was like her email to that place, and she don't work there
Yeah.
anymore. So,
And did it have her like her name in there?
huh?
Did it have her name?
It has
in
her
the email?
name, so I gotta find it. But it could be like 1,000 of it. What if it was like Jessica Simpson or something? You know.
We'll talk after this, bro. I can.
Oh dang!
I'll help
Hold
you
up.
find
it.
Hold
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I know how to
But
find
what
people.
y'all been stuck on?
Yeah, mine's just that. You know, people are getting better, man. Like
right.
making sure. You know, I'm glad you told me the story. Now I gotta tighten up, baby.
Yeah,
Change the
hey,
world.
just
Go
keep
to
it in
your
mind.
contract.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the
going
world.
in the contract,
Share the
buddy.
information.
It's your fault. You ruined the world.
Yeah, change the world.
It's on you. All right.
Man, I'm stuck on. I'm
F.
trying to.
Oh, I don't know why. Hey, I don't know why. Hire
Oh yeah,
Fred
hire
Hef.
Fred Hef.
Hef.
I don't know why I did that.
All right,
My bad for
let's
cutting
go.
you off.
You caught me off guard, but throw it in, bro.
We got
I'm
Mr. Meth and Mr. Hef.
Yeah, let me go. I got that.
Oh, what'd you say, Mr. What?
He said Meth.
That's a lot. That's a
Which one?
Mr. Meth and
That's so
Mr. Hef.
old.
MEF?
That used to be my like.
What is
old-
that?
I used to go. That's what I used to go for by before Sir Thomas.
But you know that meth is just, you know, you can't do that one.
No, it wasn't spelled that
You
way.
know, some people, okay, but,
Yeah.
but I know, even with the F though,
No, it was 2 F's.
that's still bad. Because some people say the F
Meth,
instead of
yeah.
the TH.
That's real. This is why I changed the name.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
That's why he said. And this
Hey,
is why I
that's not
said.
sorry. That's getting way too
That was
close.
my first name.
We're trying to
These are your
monetize.
basic household bugs.
Right.
Anyway, go ahead.
gosh,
Yeah,
you're
so I'm really struggling on trying to instill urgency in some of my players. You know, we grew up in a different time with sports, and it like the drive to be competitive, the drive to win, the drive to have that effort came very natural to us. Like it just like it was easy for me to be like, yo, coach said get on the line and hit these 100s real quick. Like I'm not gonna jog, I'm gonna hit this 100 real quick so I don't have to keep doing it. And like I'm struggling with my girls on trying to figure out like y'all have punishments to do because y'all didn't complete the task in time. Why are you walking? Why are you not completing your, so I like sideline 17s, shout out to WT, but like if you got sideline 17s, you got to do this in 1 minute and 15 seconds. Why would you risk not doing it in 1 minute and 15 seconds? Because if you don't do it in 1 minute and 15 seconds, you got to do it again until you get the time.
Like
Like,
these kids don't care, bro.
right.
No,
But
you gotta
you know,
make it a TikTok challenge.
Yeah.
For real. No, this is listen, I'm about to get you unstuck right now. All
right.
I'm about to get you
Use
unstuck
the
right
tools
now.
they use.
Yeah, that's right. Get on TikTok, make it a challenge to other schools, and then end it with like, how fast can you do your whatever? Watch how fast they start doing their things. Watch how fast. Just make it a challenge.
yeah,
Well,
but
it's
I
not that
mean,
easy,
based
though, 'cause
on
he
based
grew up
on
with 11
club, I
brothers
have to
and
get
sisters.
permission.
Yeah.
What'd you
It's
say?
like built-in competitiveness in that.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. But the problem is, I just don't see the built-in competitive. Like and not because
not there.
I don't see it. They're not giving it either.
Yeah,
But here,
it's not there.
and what bothers me is that the girls on my team are so dang athletic.
Yeah.
They're just so good. But they, number one, they don't know it, and number two,
They don't
they
show it.
or they know it and they just choose not to be good. And all of them have told me they want to go play in college, and I'm like, yo, you're talking to someone with years of college coaching experience. Why would I tell you anything other than the things that are going to get you into college?
Yeah, no, but the thing is, like Kevin Garnett was talking about the other day, like we gotta just let go of that
yeah, you saw
idea.
that. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
like as much as we love that thing we grew up watching, that thing we grew up being and becoming, these kids are not that.
Oh, I don't disagree with that at all.
These
I
kids are
100% agree that they're
And,
not
and
that.
to my point that you already made, they super athletic and they're clearly not working hard.
Yeah.
And in order for us to get something like that, we had to work
Yep.
triple, double, triple hard.
Yep.
So I mean, that's the point.
Is this a free thing? Is this free?
No, club is. I mean, it's our club isn't, the tuition for our club isn't that expensive, but
It's still
it ain't
club.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's club.
usually when you paying, you
And that was another thought. That's what I said. I'm just like, so y'all don't care that y'all
But
parents
remember,
put money in
we're
on this?
making more money than our parents.
This is true.
So that residual money to them, to us as kids, we're like, y'all got residual money? To
I
them,
mean,
it's
but
like,
they are like, I mean,
They're used
you know,
to
this
it.
is mom and dad's money.
I know,
you
but they're used to it.
Hey,
you know?
watch them get like big time on StuckyPod and stuff, and I bet they'll turn up then.
Yeah, because some of these
That's
coaches
how you
gonna
get
come up.
unstuck.
Yeah,
Coach
become
F.
famous.
Coach F.
Coach F. Oh, Coach F is crazy.
Yeah, I got you. I might hold on to that. Coach F
is
bro.
wild.
Yeah, I'm
I
stuck
heard
on a
Fred's
couple
wild.
things, man. You know, it's been first of all, happy belated Valentine's to all the lady Sims out there.
Oh yeah, all the ones.
Which is what I was stuck on, but then I stopped being stuck on that because I was really just stuck on getting to 1,000 followers.
Hey!
Almost there.
Give me that
Hey,
1K.
Facebook joke this week.
Wait a minute, y'all.
What happened?
We got a celebratory situation right now.
What happened?
You don't know what this is?
The 19th or 20th?
20.
This is episode 20. Bro.
Hey,
Hold on, are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes,
This
Bro,
is
I
episode
promise you, I
20.
thought, okay, I was like, man, there's no way
This is episode
So we're in
20,
the top
bro.
5%?
We have made it, bro.
Yes.
This is where
Shout out
most
to
people
us.
have bowed out. They have decided their podcast is not worth it and unsuccessful.
Wow.
But we have not.
Pushed through weeks after weeks and on national holidays.
Yeah, which is also crazy to think that we started this 20 weeks ago. I mean, like we started recording this 20 weeks
I
ago.
was going to say longer than that, but
Yeah, we-
it actually went live 20 weeks ago.
Yeah, like this week 20 weeks.
Wow, that's really
20
cool.
weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
That's
So
crazy.
we're almost at 6-month goal, like we said.
Yeah.
That's
That's
crazy.
a real commitment, man.
No,
Yeah.
100%.
Every week.
20 Thursdays in a row, we really ain't missed.
No,
That's crazy.
You know why though? Because we have Sims.
Yep.
And hopefully 1,000
Yes.
more on each.
Now we got stuck.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the perfect segment for the.
Except we do have one stem today who submitted it, who is in a Stucky situation.
Situation.
Damn, that sound good with 3. I'd be
I
scared
know,
to
bro.
It's because I'd be scared to come in.
What
Because
you-
I heard it.
Yo.
It just be scary sometimes.
Nah, dog. Like,
Okay,
you just,
whenever we get a guest and you sit here, you'll see.
Yeah.
yeah, you'll see.
It's different when
Matter
you
of
hit the
fact,
brown
hey,
couch, but
Well,
we'll bring that.
you know why he feels like that? Because he's got 1 million followers across all platforms.
Yeah.
Hey!
There you go.
Crazy,
You know, I really feel
boy.
like that because it's really scary.
Yeah.
Hey, this is why we had
Whoever
this
we
open.
get.
Yeah, whoever we get, this you'll feel the light skin presence, and then you'll be in the middle, and then you'll shut down too.
Stuck
But
with-
also,
hey,
remember, if you come sit here, you got to join in. So
Whoa.
it ain't going to be a quartet anymore. They got to bring the vocals too.
what's happened? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were going crazy.
yeah.
Not you. I'm saying, y'all on the couch because you started with the. Never mind.
Yeah, it got wild.
Yeah, it got
wild.
very
I was like,
wild.
whoa,
Very
whoa,
wild.
Whoa.
I thought we had infinity pause.
No, we were just. Nah, that was only on the eggplant video. That was on
we
the
have a 20
eggplant.
episode. Everything free. Everything good.
Yo, I've never. Yo,
said
that's hilarious, bro. Instead of the gauntlet, bro, we need instead of that, we'll just like the infinity.
No, what's the other one? Hey, what's.
He talking about the Infinity Gauntlet with a pause on it?
Yes, bro.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
He in health mode right now. He's unstoppable.
Snap, bro.
Come on, bro.
You
Hey,
should
well,
have
all right,
gone. Hey, you should have gone for the head. Hey, yo,
That's tough.
that's crazy.
Hey, you know what? Add that in.
Yeah,
And from now on, that's our thing. We're gonna snap. That's gonna be the.
Oh,
Wait, so snap point up?
That's
Or
not
just
a-
snap?
can we
That's
monetize on that
infinity
sound?
pause.
Yeah.
A snap?
No,
No.
snap is the
A
infinity.
snap is a snap.
Yeah.
They can't demonetize us off a snap.
Who made the snap?
No, we did right now.
Human beings?
You two, watch me.
Nah, you know,
These are
YouTube
my
crazy.
snaps original.
Yes.
Okay, you too.
This is literally myself.
Don't now. If you snap in rhythm, that's
Oh
different.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay,
'Cause you
look,
might have a beat.
Yin Twins gonna come and get you.
Oh, Stuckies,
Hold
we're so
on.
sorry. We're so sorry.
Yeah.
All the replayers.
I got
of
my
Stuckies,
hand
we're
on
sorry.
my
We're
hand
just
and then I'm
return
on.
because it's the 20th episode. That's
Yes,
why
it really is, bro. We live.
Yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Stucky Situations.
All right, so here we are. Is this anonymous?
This is not anonymous. Like I said, this is a loyal follower. That's what he put.
Oh, it's him. Okay. All right, here we go. So this loyal follower is stuck between morals and what is right. Don't just be
So the
quiet.
same thing.
Nah, no, that's a whole different. We'll talk about that
We
later.
can't talk about that.
Okay, let's start
Let's
over.
go.
My bad.
Stuck between morals and what is right. Okay. So to give everyone some backstory, my roommate / ex is 26 female. I'm 32 male. She is Caucasian. I'm Hispanic. Not that it's really going to matter, but to some, the interracial aspect does take some type of influence here. Back in July, we had a situation occur. She was my fiance, and she gave me back my ring. Boom, relationship done. There's no type of getting around it. There's no type of reasoning as to why I should take her back. I made a commitment, and she decided to give me the ring back. So to me, this is a clear indication that you do not want a relationship anymore. To add on top of that, we have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. I was lucky enough to have a boy and a girl. So in August, a month after she gave me the ring back, she asked me to move back in. I initially said no, but because that is my child's mother, I had to give in because I don't want her to be living on the street. So now it is currently February. The initial agreement was that she would pay for groceries and she would pay the electricity bill. Granted, she pays for groceries because it's on EBT stamps. So technically, it's not really hurting her pockets. And she has not paid the electricity bill since she's moved back in. Her car got repossessed the other day. Luckily, through some talking and her contacting some forgiving family members on her side, she got the car back early this morning. So my whole head is in a spin because she works, gets decent pay, and is not paying virtually any bills to contribute here. Where's your money going? I'm writing to you today because morally, I do not want to kick her out, but I know that she needs to go because things are not getting any better. She is not looking for anywhere to live and is going on 6 months since we talked about her moving out. So, as the famous podcast name goes, I'm in a Stucky situation. I need your help. What do you gentlemen think? Shout out Andrew.
Stucky!
Hey.
Andrew, one of the loyal followers. I appreciate you submitting this.
At least you put your name. That's big
No, I'm
time.
saying
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know what?
Hey, but
before we say anything, that's a real one right there.
Yeah.
He put his name on there. He a real one.
He said he gonna do it. Ain't no
Standing on
hashtag.
Who gonna try to get him on stuff first?
Standing on business.
Oh man,
Yeah, you gotta stand on business on this.
yeah, this one you gotta. This is a little toughie. Go ahead, Jay.
All right, here's what I'm thinking, and I mean, I'm just gonna.
Coach F.
Yeah.
Watch
Look,
out.
I just
Coach
like
F
hand
coming.
off. It is what it is. But like, number one, bro, if the relationship is done and this is what you've considered, your focus is now on your children.
Mm.
That's your sole responsibility. Your responsibility is no longer to her. And what I mean by that, don't take that the wrong way. What I mean by your responsibility is no longer to her. It's no longer to catering to her. You cater to your children. Obviously, your children need to be their mother needs to be in their lives. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're catering to her by giving her more than what she needs, rather than providing strictly for your kids and allowing her to grow on her own. Mm. Okay? So maybe what this means is you take full custody of the kids. Maybe this means that mom, and I'm being very far-fetched, right? Maybe mom needs to get out and get on the streets. Doesn't mean mom can't come back and visit the kids.
Yeah, that's
That's a toxic household in my opinion.
whoa.
And here's the reason why.
Coach F.
There's no love, right? Kids, like a lot of adults that I've seen in close friends relationships, random relationships that I just get information about because of my job. The biggest thing I've learned is that kids pick up on everything. And it does not matter how young they are.
Right on.
They see it, they can replicate it, they can learn quickly what's going on, and then it can really traumatize them for the rest of their lives. Mm-hmm. So having this, I don't know what mommy's doing. Why is she on the couch or whatever? I don't know. But like all of those things, they see that and they hold on to it.
Yeah.
They really do. So like, in all honesty, man, 6 months, you gave her, I mean, I don't know what you gave her, but she's been there for 6 months. She's not looking. She's not trying to do anything. She's not showing you that she's trying to put in work, right? She has a responsibility for these kids too. And EBT can't be the only thing.
Right.
It can't be. What is she doing about putting clothes on their back? What is she doing about providing them shelter? That's not what she's doing. You're doing that. So where does the balance come?
And that boy is preaching, and I agree with pretty much everything you're saying. Even though maybe you give her a little bit more time, but I would say much like Usher, since we stuck on Usher, it's time to sign them papers or put her on some papers.
Child support.
Facts, and or like there's a legal way to go about this, and I know that like. If you could, I am a firm believer of this. I'm like, just keep it player, bro. If you don't have to get the laws involved and y'all can figure out some sort of system,
Please
do that.
Absolutely.
Bro. Do that. But if you're at the point now where like, hey, let me tell you this. You got 3 months and we going to sign this contract between you and I. Between you and I. I got a contract between you and I. Y'all remember that? It's going to be some trouble. Anyway, let's sign something between, and this sounds so corny, but it really got to be some like, yo, on some mature stuff of like, hey, I know we had a thing, but we have children and I have responsibility to take care of them kids. Mm-hmm. So here we go. I let you come back in here. We had a verbal agreement, and you're not holding your end of the bargain. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on some paper.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Because if it's a contract that we both signed, it can be used in a court of law.
Yep.
So that in 3 months, if you ain't doing nothing, I go for that custody. I say, hey, look, she signed it 3 months ago. I got documentation, and then after that, you're documenting weekly. You're documenting everything of like, hey, this is what she had me doing. So that when you go for that custody, that's number one, and they're gonna be like, it's gonna be hard for them not to say that they can't.
That's
yeah.
right.
If you on your P's and Q's, do that, and then, and this sucks and this is tough, but this is the hardest part about being a human sometimes, especially with people who you love. Even sometimes when you get older and you see your parents go through stuff, and maybe they have like dementia or something, it becomes a time where the person is outside of your care, and you got to let that go.
Yeah.
You have done everything that you can, but you have an obligation to other people and responsibility to other people, your children, to protect them, and you got to do it.
Yeah.
So if that means, quote unquote, putting her on the street, which I hate that phrase, but like you can set her up in different places where there's homes and shelters and stuff like that.
And he said he got a forgiving family.
I'm
for
about
sure.
to say,
And
how forgiving. Could we talk
facts.
about them?
And let me know, because I know programs out there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in our area, and I'm sure I can help find you some in your area.
Yeah.
I know programs so where they help people who are kind of down on their luck.
Yeah.
So it may be that a program like that to help her get on her feet. But if she's already been doing it for 6 months, I say put her on some papers, give her another nice, maybe not 6 months, a nice length of time, so that if she does not get better, you have enough to bring to the court to say, I tried.
Hey, keep in mind, she's aware of some of those programs. She's on EBT.
100%.
Let me jump
100%.
in. Yeah,
At least the easier ones, but I'm talking about.
Let's not get off the hook that quick.
Edmonton.
Yeah, you got something going on. Okay, listen, a couple of things. One, I remember when I was 26.
Yeah.
Everyone, what she's going through is, number one, I want to talk about the age gap. I remember when I was 32. Those two things have very significant.
Very different.
They're huge. You're looking down this barrel a lot differently. When you're 26, the barrel is real wide. You feel like you got some space to move around inside of there and go dig deep and find that bullet back there and say, oh, that's the thing that can get in my way, pause. But when you're 32, that thing is real. Yeah, real tiny. You can't get through there. So, yeah, we're going to do that. So I understand. In both those spaces, I remember being those ages. And at 26, I feel a little bit where she was coming from. Because everybody can remember that feeling like, oh, my God, no one's coming to save me in their mid-20s. Everybody remembers that, right? I'm not tripping here. I remember that feeling like, oh, my God, I am by myself. Like, this is happening. Oh, my gosh, I really do have to support the things I'm responsible for. So I can respect some of that. Also, a little small nuance I picked up on. You have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. You said you're about to get engaged.
Or they were engaged, but then they
No. I read it like they have a 5-year-old, 1-year-old, and then he went to go get engaged after they've had kids.
Nah, engaged to her?
What?
No. He was engaged.
This is back in July.
No, he was engaged to her. And then she ended up leaving, giving him the ring back, and then he needs to help her.
Did they have kids first, or did they engage?
They have kids.
Yeah.
But she's trying to. He just don't want her back
You're saying
on the street.
Are you
That's
saying they had kids
there's
before marriage?
the kid's mom, so he don't want her on the street.
Right, but check me out. What I'm saying is like that's 5 years of history that they have together.
Yeah.
So
At least.
what I'm looking at here is talking about July. What about them 5 years? What happened in that time to get her to this spot, or y'all to this spot of discussion and point of like separation of understanding what you guys are doing? Like, we can't just glaze over that either. So those are just nuances to let you know I'm not coming from a place of judgment, because number one,
100%.
I'm married now, so I don't even know how to relate anymore. Some of this stuff, the only way I can relate is about what I was in those ages. But
and we're looking at it really from his perspective, because
that's right.
He wrote in. And
that's right.
Because the other aspect of this is, this is coming from me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm finna say.
Two sides.
Come on.
Yeah.
You need to also look at yourself. What role did you play in her demise?
There you go.
This is why I said
accountability.
This is why
buddy.
I said look at the nuance. He said 5-year-old. There's 5 years of what?
At least a 5-year minimum. At
good
least.
Point, good point.
Yeah,
Good
5
point.
Because
years
they
of
could have
what?
been
They could have
together
been dating
before
before they made babies. 5 years of what?
And if she gave you the ring back, we are thinking maybe she felt the way about you. But did you play a role in that? In any relationship split, there's always a role that you play.
Yeah, it feels like it's giving a little bit like last-ditch effort. Like ring feels like last-ditch effort based off just the information you're talking about here. So the initial agreement part, that's important to me too, because I've had some situations like that in my mid-20s where there was an agreement, and then on the flip side, it turned around and it wasn't that. Like, what do you mean? You know, and now I'm on this place where I'm the one that's going to be isolated. Like, how'd that work out? There's so many things here. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a problem. I would just say kind of communicate with each other and say, look, this is where I'm at. We gotta focus on these kids. She says she had a loving family and a forgiving family. I would start utilizing some of those resources. You know, like, let's lean on some of those people that was going to give you enough money to get your repo. Because we sit here right now, we're not done. We know how much it is to get a car out of repossession. We also know that when a car is repossessed, it's because it probably missed at least a month or so of payment.
That's true.
Okay, so you know how expensive that is. Somebody had come out their pocket to help her that much. They can't let her kick it on the curb.
That's what I'm saying. There's ways to get her help. And obviously, bro, if I'm keeping it in a buck, I know you felt a pull to be like, oh, that's the kid's mother. Mm-hmm. But there's also, if you're being honest with yourself, there's probably something in you that still wants her around.
That's another piece. That now we're talking to.
Get straight to it.
Yeah.
Black and white was ready.
It's okay. Facts. Go ahead. Jump in.
Nah, I was just going to say, you need to, I'm your boy. Hey, Andrew, you put your name. I'm on your team. It's 20th episode. Everything's good. But you got to calm down when you put the boom. You ain't doing nothing. You got me when you put the boom, relationship is done. Yeah. Well, you lost because you took her back. So again,
it ain't that
done. You didn't win. We're trying to monetize. But no. Yeah. But seriously, on a serious note though, I just truly believe that this is what happened. I believe what makes people different is the decision or the ability to make decisions. Mm-hmm. You just have to go with it. And you have to know that because you're saying that, hey, I'm going to kick you out and not take you back, that she's going to do this. Mm-hmm. Come back and ask for a place to stay. You have her kids. You have an emotional attachment. It's all there. Mm-hmm. Like, everything is there for her to come back after you kick her out. Why wouldn't she? So
that's a very valid
then
point.
She has the EBT. So, you said she gets paid some good money. We'll say $4,000. EBT, she might get with 2 kids. We'll say $400. So technically, she really makes a $4,000 check. You said you wanted to marry this lady. One thing they say in vows is through thick and thin. This is thin. Mm-hmm. So now we have to sit down at that table. I think one of the greatest things, I think Pastor Jonathan Evans or somebody said the table is one of the greatest things of all times, that kitchen table, because now you actually have to sit down and say, hey, and look, you put the Stucky situation in. The Stucky situation is with your wife or the person you're about to marry, your kid's mom. Sit her down and say, hey, let's call it what it is. You get EBT. Where's this money going? You said it right there. I mean, literally, where's this money going? That's right. If she says, I don't know where the money's going, you get EBT and you make about $4,000 a month, you know where the money's going. You got your car repossessed. We have kids. If we can't come up with a plan, this is what I have to do. And you cannot feel bad about it. That's how you get unstuck. You made the decision. You went back on it. Now we're giving you a chance to get unstuck. Make that same decision again, and this time just be done with it. Because you can use the kids now. Forget the kids. Now you use the kids. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got kids. We got to grow up. You're 26, I'm 32. Eventually, we got to grow up. You got now when they say let go and let God, you have to right now. Yeah. There's nothing you can do. If she has a bad spending habit, that's not easy to overcome. Yeah.
You can, but
it's not easy.
It's not nothing is easy to overcome. When them demons is on you, they on you.
But she might need you as a partner, though.
That's what I'm saying.
What if you are the person to help her get through this point?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. That Stucky situation is the best thing. Maybe this is the time where it's like, hey, let's sit at this kitchen table, come up with a plan.
And she's already back. Yeah, she's already back. So
he knows about football.
Yeah, I think B Wood's saying, like, on top of that is, look, make a decision, bro.
Be a man. Look, I know it's sad. This is so sad to say because it's like, man, it's hard, but bro, we gotta be men.
Yeah, make a choice.
Like, we actually have to be men,
and that don't be easy sometimes.
Yeah, it don't be easy, man.
And you have to know that it comes with consequences. Meaning, like, if you sat her down and say, "Look, I accept it. I let you back in here." You have to know that means for that moment you was a sucker in that moment. You have to. It's okay with that. You have
and you have to know you might not be perfect to her. And that's the part that hurts.
It's okay
because when you think that she did wrong, or she come to you and say, "Well, you did this," you have to take that L.
That's right.
Because she truly feels like that, and that might be the fuel to why she's acting like that.
That might be part of your introspection when she,
whatever I clear through.
And this doesn't mean that y'all are meant to be together. So I hope you do not take that from this when you get unstuck.
Good point.
It does not mean that y'all are fit to be together. But here's what I do know. Y'all do have 2 children. Y'all do have a lot of history. You do have a responsibility. And at least one of y'all, at very least one of y'all got to be the parent and the adult that them kids need. And if that is going to be you, you have to be real with yourself about what your role was, take accountability for that, and then start a plan, stick with it, and put it in motion.
Don't budge.
And don't budge. And the don't
too.
budging is tough.
It's tough.
Especially if she's putting it on you.
Hey, he said doing the most. I'll add some legal knowledge, not legal advice. That's important for me to say that.
That's
legal
good.
knowledge,
Trying to
not
get
legal
monetized.
advice. Right.
I love when help.
Here's the
comes
thing:
out.
we don't know what state you're in. That'd be great to tell us. But if you're in a red state, this is what the numbers look like. It's harder for the dad to get full custody.
100%.
So that means that when Cori's Corner said document, you got to be even better than the documentation that he just talked about. Like, when I tell you need to cross your T's and dot your I's, it is the most strict thing that you can do, because at the end of the day,
a diary.
Yeah, you got to have everything. And I mean, when be the CYA king, because when you get to court, if you go to court and got to go, you literally put them papers on the table, and when she has nothing to bring, it cannot be a second option.
The answer is already done.
Yeah.
You have to make it easy for the judge to say,
yes.
Hey.
Don't let the judge look over at her and see her tears and be like, those tears are good enough.
Nah, yeah.
Like, nah, those tears are why I have this documentation.
Nah. The lawyer her lawyer got to be like looking at her like,
Where's
we
your
messed
stuff?
up. Yeah, like I can't. I'm gonna do the best I can, but honestly, I know you.
Hey, everybody know that lawyer move when they know they lost, when they go.
Facts. Like
Start looking at
They start going through their papers
because
real
you're
quick.
already, you're already behind the ball when it comes to that portion. So take everything that we're saying. We really do appreciate you writing in. Everything is all love. We want everybody's situation, including yours, to be a better situation for yourself and for others.
And give us an update.
Yeah, and we would love to have an update, especially like we said, make a plan, stick to it, and it's hard, but you got to do it. I mean, we all owe too.
That's a whole nother episode, by the way.
Yeah, honestly.
The tears.
And if you're watching this, any replayers, anybody, any Stuckies, and you are in a Stucky situation, submit it. StuckyPod.com.
100%.
Please.
Yes.
We're here to help.
StuckyPod.com.
We have all the unstucks in our brain. We're trying to get you unstuck. But we don't want you to be SNS, Andrew. Right? What's SNS?
What's SNS?
I think it's Stucky.
Hey, if you're on a roll today, come on.
What's SNS? Stuck and stupid.
Oh my
but
God.
It's SNS OW.
Okay, so Stuck and Stupid is a segment where a person plays their thing, finds herself in a stuck and stupid situation. And then what we do now, we put them on a wheel. Put them on a wheel.
It's the OW.
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm recording the right audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we good. Hold on.
Are we allowed to say stupid?
No, yeah, you can say stupid.
Oh, okay, bet.
Hey, stupid.
We're trying to monetize.
Hey, monetize it.
Stupid.
Monetization.
All right, give me my cue.
Corey, spin that wheel.
I know, bro. I'm bringing my headphones
You
next
always
time.
forget the headphones, bro. What's going on?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead, read it, and I'll give you context.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm like, I gotta understand.
Is
this.
it Stuck and Stupid, Stuckies, to compete with the Super Bowl?
Now, this is where this came from.
Okay,
Beyonce had a Verizon commercial.
that's right.
And then she dropped 2 singles during the Super Bowl.
I said,
And now, hey.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, that's major. Don't even
turn it down.
No.
So I was thinking to myself, one, did she cost herself like some sort of, in the music, you can always go back and listen later.
Mm-hmm.
But then you start thinking about other entertainment things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl is, if you look at the top 10 most viewed things in America, right? 9 out of the top 10 are the Super Bowl.
Sure.
So if you have any type of media or entertainment, is it Stuck and Stupid to compete with the Super Bowl?
If you're not Beyonce, yes.
So again, is it Stuck and Stupid? Like, hey, even if you're putting a commercial, that's a good point. Is it Stuck and Stupid to compete with the Super Bowl? I say I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
I'm saying stuck. Yeah.
I'm stuck and because of Beyonce.
Yeah, that's my point.
Oh, I'm about to say, I feel like it's got to be special people like Beyonce, Michael.
Yeah. No. If you're Beyonce, it works. If you're not, it doesn't.
Well, no. You can be Taylor Swift and you can be whoever. If you're big time.
Yeah. Well, you say whoever. There's only like 4. There's like 4
That's
people.
more than 4.
Drake.
I don't know,
Taylor.
bro. I'm definitely stuck. No, even with Beyonce.
You're crazy. You want to know why I say? You want to know why I say it works with them?
We're not.
Yeah, hold on, please.
No, I love Beyonce.
We love you.
Okay,
I'm about to say.
You know all her
First
records.
off, stop playing like we not from Texas and
Nicki,
come on.
Kendrick. You're right. There might be like 15 names that can actually do it.
100%.
If I'm being
Just
honest.
Timberlake for sure.
But you know why they can do it? because the Super Bowl is a national game, which has national eyes and some international eyes. But then we have global stars.
This is a valid point. This is a valid point.
This is a global star, so that can drop something, and maybe it doesn't hit in the United States because they get, but over in India.
But that's not like. But then by default, at least in my head, I think it's a valid point. But the flip side of that coin is that like the Super Bowl is a national thing. So if you were doing something, understanding that you're going to get international eyes, you're not really competing with the Super Bowl at all, because the people internationally weren't going to watch Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, then but see that's but to me that's like part of the game. I can't turn off my globalization. Like I can't be Beyonce and drop something and then
here's
the
another
rest of
good
the world
example
not know
though.
About that.
Last year, The Last of Us TV show was on HBO Max and it was dropping every Sunday.
I remember that.
First off,
great show,
incredible first season,
amazing.
They did a fantastic job.
Did they come back with number 2?
Game of the year. They're recording number 2 right now. Season 2. Now I remember they were scheduled to air, and remember, if you remember the numbers, each week it was going up for Last of Us. Every week they were like doubling viewers, going crazy. That Super Bowl came around, by Friday they said, "Hey, we're skipping the week."
All right, now to prove my point, I'll say, now go find me The Last of Us stats globally, and you'll prove my point. If you can,
well, they didn't show it.
That's right
on the Super Bowl. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But globally, if the Super Bowl isn't a global event,
which is
then it's not really competing, right? Like I was gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah.
But the biggest show, it's more people nationally watching those shows because it's an American show.
That's why you don't. Yeah.
So then that's why you probably wouldn't. But I was just thinking, like, dang, is it even a smart move to drop your music during the Super Bowl?
I think it is only because, remember, you got the halftime show. Them boys, they perform, their things skyrocket. So the reason why I'm stuck in is because
that's a good point too.
Like if we're using Beyonce, she had a commercial, not a show. She had a commercial, and she got to drop the content on her social media.
Commercial,
so she had more views on her social media. She got 230 plus million followers just on Instagram. That's not including TikTok. That's not including all the other people reposting. Beehive alone is gonna put her in front of 500 million people.
You know my theory, bro.
Huh?
You know my theory? Taylor Swift got a mole in the Beehive.
Oh, I think I saw somebody say that on TikTok too.
Is this the right word? Allegedly.
Allegedly. Because this is why I say that.
Well, I'm saying because the Beyonce and Taylor Swift supposed to be doing a record.
And apparently they both have moles. I read on that too. But
oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, I'll give you another spicy. I'll give you another spicy take. I'll give you
another
spicy take. I'm not a Beehive guy, by the way.
Whoa,
I am.
No, meaning like I'm not like bashing people.
No, Beehive don't bash.
You're not a stan.
Not bad. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not jumping in.
Well,
comments
they do
like,
be putting them bees on some people.
Yeah, I'm not throwing bees in comments. I'm just not doing it. But
I'm not like NBA YoungBoy people.
Yeah, none of that. None of that. I respect you. I'm just not doing it.
The bar is going crazy.
I'm not doing all of that. I love all those people. Not doing it. But here's another thing I'm gonna throw out there. They say, again, alleged, that Beyonce is running Tina Knowles' page. And they have the receipts.
Beyonce don't even run her page.
Nah, and they have the receipts. I'm gonna send y'all the video afterwards. Maybe I'll share.
Yeah, I
gotta.
But I've seen. Can I follow Miss Tina Knowles? I follow her page. No,
I know.
I've seen her have her phone.
She does
on
live.
The front mode and post.
Yes. I'm gonna send you the video. There's a guy that has done massive research on this, and there's receipts, and you're like, oh,
because it's like them two are the only two competing right on that like level.
Yeah,
Beyonce and Taylor Swift. So them having moles in each other's camps
that's crazy.
Yeah,
but if it's a TV show, to your point, if it's competing and you're a TV show and you're trying to get ready to compare it to the Super Bowl, just get ready.
You know,
just go ahead and write your I'm sorry letter now. Yeah, like get out the way.
So this is crazy, bro. 9 out of the top 10 most watched TV shows or episodes of all time are Super Bowl. All right, so it's like Super Bowl 20, Super Bowl 10. You know what the one thing that's in the top 10 that isn't the Super Bowl, bro?
Simpsons.
No, that's a good guess, though.
Oh. Yeah, because you said that's not in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's not the Super Bowl. Because you would think the Super Bowl is the top 10.
Was it In Living Color?
No.
That was another.
No, he's saying like this active now, like another show.
Oh.
No, it's not active now. All time.
All time?
And we're looking at
Seinfeld.
Nope.
All time.
One episode.
All time.
What was the one episode, bro?
Cheers finale? No.
It's a finale.
That's what I said.
It's a finale.
It's a finale.
It's not, bro. When I tell you,
I'm about to be
I
late.
think it's something stupid like Mashed, bro.
I said Cheers.
Or Mash.
I said Cheers.
Mash. Not
you know
Mashed.
why? Because this is before all streaming. Everybody had that one tube they're watching and one channel at one
Mash,
time.
Bro.
The entire nation. It wasn't like you could choose to go to MTV. Like that's why I said
That's
cheers. I thought it was
crazy,
cheers,
bro.
Yeah.
But to think about back then, there wasn't that many TVs as there is now.
No.
And for it to still be top 10,
Yeah.
bro, that literally,
crazy.
in my head, that means that there was some sort of mind control event where everybody was sitting on their couch like this.
Yeah, everybody
Because
brainwashed.
that's what I'm saying.
Like
The circles in their eyes.
the riddle
Yes,
from
the
Batman
Riddler,
back in the
the
day.
Riddler.
Yeah, where he put the thing on top of the TV.
Sucking out your brain.
Classic.
Oh,
no,
hit him
cool
up
question,
again.
but what if do you think it's smart to try to, you know how back in the day on UPN on those channels they used to advertise to watch it after the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
that's
like
just
to.
better.
They still do
that's,
that.
just,
No.
that's bleed off though, because
Okay,
some people just leave
here's-
the TV running.
If you've noticed, every year CBS premieres a brand new show right after the Super Bowl,
every
because
time.
the Super Bow's on CBS,
Yes.
and people are just gonna think they're not gonna turn it off the Super Bowl.
That's right.
So then they
This
can.
is bleed
It's
off.
a cheat code ratings, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then that show be sucking anyway. for
And
the
guess
most part.
what? And because of the timing of the Super Bowl, it's
Oh yeah, it'll be
now
too
we're
late
now
anyway.
we're going
You're
too
right.
deep.
Good
Yeah,
point.
right.
The
It'll be
timing
too
of the
late.
Super
It'll be too late.
Bowl is like now it's into awards season,
Right.
for the next season. So I can get this huge following on the first day, which is just bleed off from people literally
Bro,
hugging people and walking them outside.
Super Bowl Sunday, I would not. If I'm any type of media outside of music,
Yeah.
I'm not dropping
Yeah, you're
nothing,
right.
bro.
I wouldn't.
Nah,
drop.
it's
Yeah,
a,
you're
it's
right.
a,
I'm not
it's a
dropping
suction,
nothing.
stuck, no.
Because nobody's
Suction
watching,
cup.
bro.
Yeah, I'm not dropping.
suction cup.
I'm stupid for dropping. Cori, spin that wheel. That ain't Paris Lauren, is it?
Yeah,
face
he knocked
Yep.
it out.
What Paradise House?
Ooh,
Is it stuck and stupid to air your family business
Oh,
on social
snap.
media?
Of course.
now you know this came from Monique and her son.
Monique, the
Monique, the comedian,
That's
and her
right.
son, her eldest son,
what's
has
his
been
name
kind
again?
of.
Shalom?
I saw her response. I didn't see the son's.
No,
The son
the
came
second
first.
See the
response
son.
was Ether.
Yeah.
Now Monique.
Oh, yeah, multiple responses.
The first response was already Icy Boy.
So he made a video. Monique and her husband responded, and then he came back with.
Oh,
another
let's set the
video.
whole setting. First of all,
Right.
Monique was on Club Shay
Club
Shay,
Shay Shay.
and she had a reference because Club Shay Shay pushed back on a moment of parenting with her, saying, "Wait a minute, don't your kids aren't you estranged from your kid? What's the situation?" with your son?"
Okay.
So she explained the situation to Shay Shay about, and why do I keep calling him Shannon Sharp? I'm not calling him Shay Shay. But she explained the situation to him.
Yeah, we might. Yeah.
Big unk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she explained the situation, and I guess the son was like, "You're not gonna."
That's
just
not how
make
it really went down.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
make it like that. I'm gonna tell the truth. So he comes out, he starts speaking his side of it. Very lighthearted, but very specific. I thought Ether already.
Did y'all see her getting slammed for the screenshot she?
No,
put?
no. Listen, that's what I'm about to say.
fair.
Oh, my bad.
So
my bad.
then there was a response between Monique and the husband, like having a video response.
Yeah, we saw the video. Yeah, the
right,
live.
but
yeah.
it was after she leaked the receipts of her text messages between. her
No,
and
she
son.
did the live before the receipt. Well, it don't really matter.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, but it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
was together. Like
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
imagine
yeah,
the
yeah,
live
yeah.
It was like
and
they
the
were
receipts
using
are
it
like,
to prove a point. I don't know. Either way, now he responded again, and this is where he completely ethered her. Like, first of all, he just makes sure that let us know that that text was from like 3 years ago.
I mean,
I
it shows
I
it.
figured.
Yeah.
It shows it. 2021.
Number one, the text was like 3 years ago. Two, his initial argument was that y'all always try to buy stuff or like buy my love. I don't want you to buy nothing for me or my kids. Like, it's just about me trying to get a connection with my mother or not. And then in the response to him, what did they say? Well, what do you mean we're not there for you? We're buying you all this stuff.
Yeah, it was wild. It was like you
so
just
you're
fell
pretty
right to
much
his trap.
saying exactly
Yeah.
what he said. Like,
So is it stuck and stupid to air your family's business on social media?
absolutely,
I got
because
stuck-
we shouldn't know
stuck
none
yes.
of this.
I got
Thank you.
stuck
I
yes,
say
it is.
stuck. Yeah,
I shouldn't be sitting here talking about none of this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I say the only
There's only
sometimes, bro, and this is
Legal.
This is legal times, right? Where your family is a family like this, where you're in the limelight and stuff like that. Here's why I can understand it. We don't want to hear it, just like with Will and Jada Smith.
Man,
Take us out the group chat, right?
please.
But there are times where I can somewhat understand it because I am so much of a forum type person, meaning whatever venue you choose is the venue I'm going to play in.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I always, yeah, that's my response too.
Right. So I'm not about the like if Will slap me, I'm slapping you in public. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever venue you choose is the venue you're going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
He came out because the venue that Monique chose was public.
right.
Right. I mean, I understand his point.
Right.
he matching energy.
So
But to start this off to begin with is stupid. Like,
right. Yes.
I don't even-
that's right. You're
yeah,
saying
I-
Monique shouldn't
yeah,
have brought it
Monique
out.
shouldn't
Yeah.
even have talked about it.
Well, now I'm hearing it. it's really a catch-22. And now I see why she put her response when I'm hearing y'all talk. Like, the stage is the stage. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, how she gets off her family business and makes money off of that.
Yeah.
And she went on that brown couch. Mm-hmm. And she went on the brown couch and said what she said. And that's, I mean, now when I'm seeing it now, it's like, now I can see why she was saying what she was saying. Like, hey, this is the comedy world. Like, sometimes I have to say some stuff. I have to, be entertaining and stuff like that. Like, why do you feel like this is the moment to put me out and all this when I've been doing this? Now I have to protect myself. Like, and there would be a break. If she's talking to you and he just doesn't talk between those 2 to 3 years, because they said that there wasn't no response in 2 to 3 years. Yeah. Now I see why there is a break.
But he explains why.
Oh, okay. I gotta watch it.
I'm telling you, he ethered. He went.
Hey, if you want to get on this couch, Monique, son.
Come on, bro. But when I say he ethered, he ethered. He went.
We got him.
He was like, look, I actually have mental health issues. It's been documented.
Oh, he's been going hard.
No, he's telling. He's like, it's been documented. You all know this. And then first of all, you guys getting on there talking about mental health as if what's happening over there is just super healthy. And
her husband been getting heat. Boy,
I feel bad. Hey, I'm from a husband, and speaking to all husbands, I never want husbands to catch heat. But also, I'm like, hey, my boy, sometimes you got to sit.
Let her say my sweet
please,
baby.
Please, just sit down and sit and be quiet, bro.
But that's not the nature of you know what I'm saying?
Their relationship not that, right. But again.
Right. But even not even their relationship, a part of her persona now has become, I am submitting to my husband.
Yep. I respect that. I respect that.
So the second that she deviates from that, then it becomes like,
that's what her
right from a brand thing, right?
Yep.
No, now her community is that even that.
Yep.
That's her thing. It's hard for you to say my sweet babies and you doing all this when now you kind of stepped outside of your like Bow Wow said. Yeah. Now you stepped outside of your lane, so it's time to.
Especially if you don't consider none of this to be real anyway.
Right.
You're just protecting yourself. Again, not hating on the situation. If you believe, like I always believe, if you're in a realm, bro, you're playing the game. I'm not like I'm sorry. Sometimes I do, I'd be black and white, bro. If you playing the game, you playing the game. Yeah. Okay, common perception is a real thing. Being judged by the public is a real thing. You can say it's not. There's real impact. We've seen it.
Yeah.
It can happen. Call it what you want.
Unrefutable.
Matter of fact, you actually got impacted. I lost $10 million.
I ain't gonna cap. You and Cat Williams smart. Y'all got it, the buzz up. Y'all going on tour. I like this.
Hit it in the mouth.
Do what you gonna do. At least if you're gonna get hit.
But the conversations about the family topics, please keep them like
keep them in the family.
And I mean that
and not in the family, but just between the family.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes some stuff like if you're like, make it no mistake. If you're getting abused,
it's a territory.
If there's something happening where it's like you got to speak out. Because there's something like physically.
You're not safe.
Yeah, you're absolutely not safe. It makes a lot of sense to speak out. That's different. This, man, come on, man. Like, that's the kind of stuff y'all do in therapy sessions. Like, not out here. Not with people that can have opinions. And
not with people that don't have a confidentiality statement.
She ain't got enough time. She won't answer the phone. So he said, hey, I got to get your attention. I get it. Like he said, there's two sides to this. Sometimes I have to jump in your territory to get you to pay attention. You wouldn't answer my phone calls.
Yeah.
What made me think you're going to go to therapy?
Real talk.
Real talk.
If you getting to the point where you just airing stuff out on social media when you could have, or in public when you could have hit me up.
Yeah, here's my thing. If you got my number and you have decided to not text me or call me on that said topic, and then I find it on social media, you've all credibility completely lost for you, because you literally can text me or call me like I can't rock with it. I don't know what it is. Something about that it does something to me. So like I don't care about none of that because it shouldn't be up there.
Yeah. She too busy with Mr. Ogilvie.
Don't do that. Hey, somebody said. Somebody was like, say what you want to about stabbing, but we ain't never seen him.
Oh my God, Monique got Oprah money. So
that's two different.
She's trying.
No, like, hey, we ain't never seen.
You couldn't tell, boy. If Katie was making ducats and was the face of the family and the brand, I'm in the cut, boy.
Yeah.
I'm in the cut, bruh. Yeah. I might pop out and they be like, "Dang, that's her husband." Like that's the type of react, bruh. I'm in the cut. You will never know. This pod, I'm gone. I'm off the pods. I'm off of content creation.
Yeah,
I'm not risking nothing, boy.
Listen. I'm gonna be in blankets and robes, and you come in. Hey, what's
fam?
Hey,
I'm be in a bubble, boy. Like bubble boy. I'm be in a bubble.
Hey, I made muffins.
Up. Boy, house gonna be clean every day. Kids taken care of.
You know what, dear? I was thinking, we couldn't get to the tree last time, so I built those.
We be talking like that now. Babes, I got everything in order.
Hey, can you sit down real quick? And I just want to go through this grocery list before I go get the.
Hey,
bro, whatever it may be.
Babe, do me a favor. Can you sit down in that chair? I got an incandescent light. I want
Right,
to
I
see.
just want to test it real quick.
I left the eggs.
Oh my gosh, the Amazon guy only dropped off one bulb. This is gonna be ridiculous.
I'll just go create one right now.
Hey,
Give me a second.
Go in the garage and
I gotta
get
go
a
to
bulb.
Kohl's, return to Amazon.
Yeah, I'm
You
not.
still have that hydrogenated glass?
I am in the cut. You wouldn't, boy. You ain't finna have me messing up the brand, my boy.
Nah,
No,
I
sir.
don't
But Cori, spin that wheel.
It's getting spun.
I can't wait till the crowd screams that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna
Cori.
be legit.
Yeah.
Is it Stucky stupid to sue a student for tracking your private jet?
Do you
Boy,
know where this is coming
Oh,
from?
yeah, I
this
know
coming
exactly
from.
where
I've
it's
seen
coming
this.
What's it coming
It's
from?
stuck. No, this is not. Oh, you're saying what do I have to describe it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is coming from Taylor Swift
Swiftie.
doing a cease and desist on the same guy who was tracking Elon Musk's jet.
A lot of other people.
A lot of other people's jets, but he got the cease and desist, and the way he's tracking is off of publicly
I was
public
gonna say, find
information.
some private air.
So you're saying, because I'm saying I think it's stupid to sue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it stuck and stupid to sue?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
it's stuck. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It is stupid.
I'm
to sue.
gonna say
For
stuck
checking
air,
your
and I'm gonna
private
tell you why I'm gonna say stuck air. Okay, stuck air because if it's gonna cause some damage physically to me, like where you're driving things to physically like change my world, and it could cause harm, and it does cause harm, and I have to take you to court for that. Not stupid. If you're just trying to cease and desist me from some public information, it's hard.
That's what
bro.
it is, though.
Yeah,
bro.
but that-
take
yeah,
it up with the
there's no-
FAA, bro.
That's
Don't
what
take
I'm
it up with
saying.
me.
Go find some private air.
Yeah,
If
take
you-
it up with the,
like,
get the license so you can have stealth.
And I
plane.
know you got Swifty money. I know,
Yeah.
bro. Taylor got enough money to find private air.
What you mean?
100%.
Literally, all he's doing is just putting the information that most people wouldn't search for, and they're putting it in one spot.
So how
That's it.
much suing you gonna do? Because what if we all just was like, you know what? Let's
Because
go on
if we
Google.
wanted to, we can all go right now. I mean,
We
how many
all could
times-
literally do
I'll
it.
be on FlightAware all the time, just
Yes.
be looking at
Yeah.
flights.
Me too.
And I love going to their YouTube page and watching the flights come in. LAX.
Yes, bro.
I
And with
like
Google
it.
Maps, you can find people's houses
You
and
can,
stuff. Like,
well,
come on,
okay,
man.
but that's another. That's actually that might be on the wheel.
No, but this is why I say what I said because there's people that lost their life like that. Like people have
No,
pulled
on
up-
me.
yeah.
But I think that's not a. Here's the issue. Is it creepy? And that's what Taylor's arguing. This is creepy. Da da da. Sure. I don't think anybody's arguing that. But you're yelling at the wrong person, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
You're literally. I delivered your pizza. I'm a third party, right?
Mhm.
And you got the pizza and it was the wrong pizza. The pizza was fine. I didn't mess it up.
I just brought it.
You're
to you,
yelling
bro.
at me.
Yeah.
Why are you yelling at me? Call Domino's.
Yeah.
That's what's happening here. Talk to the FAA. If this is something you feel so passionately about, you need to start going to your legislators, going to the FAA, talking about, hey, how can we, this poses a safety risk.
And
This
I'm
is
about
like-
to say, you and Elon definitely got the money to
Yeah,
get a bill
y'all can
going.
lobby.
Yeah, y'all can
lobby.
lobby. Like,
Listen, you know, this is
let's
like-
be real.
Listen, we got to pull together 2,500 people. Y'all two alone can do it.
Yes.
Listen, this feels like the Napster thing.
Oh yeah.
Remember when Napster first came out and they were trying to sue everybody that was on there? It's like, wait, I just used the service. I didn't make Napster.
Yeah.
Hold
Remember?
on.
The government was awesome. Like, we'll sue that lady. It started off with this one person they were suing. And
Oh, yeah,
it went to
facts.
court and it was like, wait a minute, I'm not Napster.
Hey, you suing the wrong person.
Yeah, what you come to me for? I just used what they put up. It was on your internet. I didn't create the internet. Y'all did.
Yeah, shut down the site, bro. What you,
Yeah,
why
what
you-
you calling me for? I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Honestly, I hope Taylor, I love you. Don't ever. What are
Oh,
they
by the
call
way,
them?
we love
Swifties?
you.
Yeah, Swifty.
Yeah, don't ever.
I'm Swifty
But
adjacent.
I hope she does lose this. Why? When you go on tour, you're telling everybody where you're going.
Mhm.
You post. You show up at Kansas City Chief games.
Mhm.
We already know.
Well,
Yeah.
and
No,
but this
is just
is
a
this
cease
is a
and
little
desist.
early. This is a
Yeah.
cease and desist. So this is not
And
actually
he's
in
still
lawsuit yet.
posting from a different account, and he's
Well, even the cease and desist. No,
Right.
I hope
Wow.
you're not even have to do it.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's
Because
wild.
then that means you need to stop going on tour because we know where you're going to
Yeah,
be
like,
going.
what does that mean?
Like your whole process is shut down.
If you ever get a cease and desist, one, I hope you can retain some sort of representation because
You'll need it.
yeah, you will need it, and or a lot of the times, and I have some lawyer friends, and I think we all do, but sometimes these lawyers send cease and desist. They don't have nothing
They're just
substantial,
scaring
bro.
you.
They're just trying to
trying to
scare
scare you out of doing it, bro.
All of my lawyer
Bro,
friends, that's
if
the
you are
first thing they
facts,
say.
if you are doing what's legally within your right,
Fight it.
keep doing it and keep fighting it. You want to know why? Because they hit you with that suit, you gonna hit with that counter.
That's right.
You gonna hit with that counter.
Just to let you know. So we keep. Remember, we're vulnerable here. We keep it up. Get people unstuck. Just let you know you got to pay for that though.
Yeah. No, facts.
That's a long journey.
That's a long journey.
Well, you got to pay for it, but if you have the win,
if you win or if you settle, that's fine.
Yeah, because it's covered. Because a lot of lawyers, especially lawyers that go after cases like that, they don't need anything up front, especially when they know they're going to win. So they'll be like, bro, we know we're going to win this case. It's not a big deal. We'll take 60% off the back end.
Yeah.
So like whenever we win, whatever that money is, however many hours we put in.
right now to retain. We'll do the case, and when we win, we'll take 60 and you get the 40.
Yeah.
Like it's luckily that's how the law works with lawyers, but like, yeah, man, it's just way too stupid. Like it's private jets. You're landing in a private area of the airport, if not landing in a very less known airport. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, everybody know DFW. Everybody know Love Field. How many of y'all know Arlington Municipal?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, because they ain't flying out. I mean, some might. There's a private part of Love Field, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all ain't landing in the private clear strip at Weatherford.
Yeah. And so like, there's this thing that like, she did this. She stated that she did this out of a safety necessity because she has stalker concerns and everything else.
And I get that.
But here's the thing: the problem is the stalker can easily do this too. Yeah. So your cease and desist is now null and void.
Yeah, but also in the world of Google, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Everything you done thought is out there.
Do we have the guy's name?
I can't remember.
He's famous.
If you want to explain yourself, come on.
Come on the couch.
Put him on the couch. Hey, that'll be a new segment. Put him on the couch.
Get off the wheel and on the couch.
Yes.
For real life. It's 20 episodes.
No,
bro,
that's
20.
At the end of the day, bro, not only do you need to help Andrew, but help Taylor, bro. What you got for us?
Hey, you on Andrew? Oh,
no. How can I help Andrew and how can
I like they give up? I didn't even try to tie it in, my man.
You know it's crazy, bro. That just threw me off. Now I can't even remember what my one line was. God. Here we go, 20 episodes, and I'm lost on it. So what can I do right now but to take my glasses off and just look at the camera? Hold on.
The way Perry looked side eye.
Perry looking at him.
Yeah,
like, bro,
Perry said,
"If you don't hurry finish this episode, look how Perry looking. Look how Perry looking."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Andrew, what you do with them glasses, bro? Because
Andrew need I'ma need counseling. I lost my mind and I still haven't found it.
Whoa. You gotta cut that?
No, that was 3 seconds. We're good.
Oh yeah, just hit the poop on me.
Yeah.
Edit all that. Edit all that.
A little.
He was way, and the tone was different. Yeah, we
I was way
recreation.
That's why I don't sing.
No, here's what I will say. This is just make it easier. We'll get up out of here because I can't remember what I was gonna say earlier. Love yourself, right. Mr. Andrew. Find yourself, Mr. Andrew, and Taylor. Protect yourself. But don't do it by doing this. Yeah. Okay? Make sure you are also just, looking out for everybody else. And you ain't doing that if you're Taylor Swift and you hitting people with cease and desist.
That's right.
For some BS. Now, if it's for some real stuff, you hitting it. But anyway, here's what you need to do. You need to go to sleep. You need to drink your tea. You need to watch this 20th episode. Yeah. And you need to be well.
If it's up,
then it's up.
Hey.